Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Mahabharata 136. As you may remember, Yudhishthira was trying to tell the people that he did not want to play this game of dice. A wise man becomes a fool once he lays his hands on the dice. It robs a person of his reasoning power. It's like wine. It destroys the good qualities of a person. Once the fever gets into a person, nothing can cure him. This game is a thing to be avoided like some dread disease. Let us not play this game of dice. Shakuni sneered at him. He said, "Poor Yudhishthira has just acquired wealth after the great Rajasuya. He does not want to part with it. After all, it is new to him. Let him keep it. Yudhishthira, you need not play if you are afraid to accept the challenge." Yudhishthira was hurt by the tone of Shakuni. He said, "I am not afraid, nor am I fond of wealth as you are. You know very well I cannot refuse to play. Once I am challenged. I will certainly play. Fate, I know, is more powerful than all the wisdom of man. I want to know who it is to be my opponent, and what the wager is to be." Duryodhana said, "I wager whatever precious stones and wealth you wager. My uncle Shakuni will play on my behalf." Yudhishthira said, "That is not the rule at all. You must lay the wager. You must play." Shakuni said, "I see nothing wrong with this arrangement. It is evident that you want to avoid playing, giving some excuse or other. If you do not want to play, tell us frankly." Yudhishthira could say nothing after that. The hall filled up slowly. Bhishma, Drona, Krupa, Vidura, they were all there. The king was there. The game began. Yudhishthira announced his stakes, his jewels, his precious stones, and his wealth. The Prince Duryodhana said, "I am laying my wealth against yours. Here it is." Shakuni took the dice in his hands. He shook them deftly and threw them on the floor. "One," said Shakuni. Yudhishthira gave gold coins in thousands and necklaces studded with precious stones. The same wager was laid by the prince. The die was cast again. Once again, Shakuni said, "One," which could be heard by all the people in the hall. Silence reigned there now. The game went on. The fever was now in the blood of poor Yudhishthira. Game after game was played. Shakuni won, now becoming just a monotonous refrain for the dreadful game. It was no longer an exclamation of pleasure. Yudhishthira kept on losing steadily. He lost his jewels, his chariots, his gold, his horses, his wealth, his elephants, his army, his slaves, his treasury, his granary, his vessels. Everything was being swallowed up by the demon Shakuni, sitting there with his persistent, taunting voice announcing, "One." Vidura thought that it was time. Someone intervened. He told the king, "My lord, you have got to listen to my words, even if they are not pleasing to your ears. A sick man will not relish the medicine which the physician prescribes. But take it he must, if he has any desire to get well. You must remember the time when this darling son of yours was born. Evil, dreadful omens could be seen. You asked me why? I told you that your son would be the cause of the destruction of the world. I asked you to kill him in order to save the world. You would not listen to me. Now at least believe me when I say that the time has come when the portents will prove their prophecy will be true. The world will end if the game continues anymore." Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.